Hey guys, welcome to another Friday Fireside Chat. Today we're going to be talking about playing like your life depends on it because it does. When you're in the state of play, you're in flow, you're in joy, you're doing the things that naturally feel good to you, that bring you positive emotions. This is when you're connecting with your inner child, you know. And if you're growing up in a dysfunctional family, you might have not have had those early play experiences, or you might have not been relaxed enough to be able to benefit and internalize them. And so you might be a bit stuck now with how to experience joy and how to play. Additionally, if you've grown up raising yourself without support, emotionally or practically, and perhaps you've experienced some abusive situations in your early adulthood, that will do more damage to your ability to relax and to feel joy and play. Because you're so burdened by these negative experiences, the lack of positive experiences that should have been there that weren't. And now you have to figure out a way to get back to joy again so you can learn how to play. Because when you're in a mode of playing, playful, happiness, carefree, this is when your health is actually flourishing. It's a healthy experience and it's very important. And so play is crucial for the reparenting journey because that is kind of your sign that you're on the right track. When you're feeling positive emotions, your thoughts are in alignment. When you're feeling negative emotions, that means your thoughts are out of alignment. And our job in the process of reparenting and healing inner child wounds and working with the subconscious mind means that it's our responsibility to rework and to reframe those experiences, events, or people who are leading to the negative recurring thoughts so that we can then influence and have a more positive view and perspective of things. Something that I've noticed is how much fear has held me back, and really my inability to even see the fear directly, just to notice its side effects and understanding the anxiety problems, fear because we in general were not raised, and so we were not given the skills, and so our fear is coming from that lack of skills and insight and knowledge. And one thing that has been quite shocking to me, because I also grew up in spiritual abuse and religious abuse and neglect, is that a lot of people in adulthood use manipulation as a way of play. A lot of people view abusing others as a way of play. I'm not saying that's right. I actually find it pretty freaking disgusting. But then I'm not, that's saying something about me that I have such a strong reaction to that, because I didn't know that. So I was like in that naive part again because of not being raised and nurtured or guided or taught anything practical, useful, beneficial in terms of connection. And so, when you've been completely abandoned like that, then you will end up being a little bit naive because you won't have those lessons. And that will install some fear once you go through a certain number of exploitative and abusive situations. And no one is even asking if you're okay, let alone helping you learn the tricks that these other people are using to control and abuse you. And so it's really tricky because I think that our ability to play should come from connection. Some people play by connecting by, group bullying others. That's literally a form of play. And if you're not aware that some people are moving like that in the world, then you're going to be caught blindsided and you might be exploited quite a bit. And so I say that to let you know that some people operate like that. A lot of people operate like that. You'd be surprised, especially these days when narcissism is increasing. So, yeah, you want to play, but I think it's important to do that in a healthy way, But then at the same time, you have to admit that a lot of people view manipulation of other people as a game, as play. Even abusing other people and trying to cross your boundaries and push you as play, testing as play. And so, the most important thing is that you're able to find your own emotional center that's grounded and safe, because that will allow you to play and to be less dependent on the external. But at the same time, to protect yourself, because when you've grown up unprotected, then you're going to have some blind spots. And I hope that you can do your best to find some people who will be there to help guide you and support you on the way, because that's also very important, to be able to have people that you can connect to in a safe way and to be able to have fun. I mean, if you're so lonely that you don't even have people to laugh with, then you're going to be dealing with some consequences. Just a daily mood crash, feeling lonely and disconnected, and not really having anyone real to talk to about anything in your life. And so, again, focusing on play and reminding yourself that you have the right to exist, you have the right to feel joy, and you have the right to play. And there are so many ways to do that, healthy ways. And so I hope that this weekend you take some time to think about how you can have some more fun and how you can play like your life depends on it, because it does. That's it for today. As all, have a great weekend and take care of yourself.